Hey, it's me, Gene Farrell or Thomas from 3D Skill, back with another tutorial for Cinema 4D. And in this tutorial I'll show you how to animate textures with splines. So right away here in Cinema 4D, I've created a setup. This is the interface maker or spline maker or whatever you can call it. Give it a name, the name you want, your most desired name. And yeah, I take this, call this thing, I hide this for a moment. And as you can see, it's representing here a spline. The green is the frame. This is the thing in which this interface is, showing the things. So it's a good representation. Go and switch to the front view. And this interface thing is working with splines, of course. It's creating material, everything. So first of all, I want to create a small small computer screen. I bring in here my text, spline text, and call this maybe computer A5000. And oops. Yeah. And the next one, I copy this text and call this maybe for I in range 100. Oops. Print, hello world. So this is the next one. And now I'm resizing both of them so that they fit into this interface, to this frame. So computer A4000, maybe like this. Then I drag my text here and make this a little bit smaller than the headline here. Yeah. And now I'm dragging here both of these splines into the spline mask. And to refresh, you have to drag here the timeline slider. As you can see, it's now rendered when I'm hitting render now. As you can see here. So at the moment it has some outline colors. You have here the option alpha on off. So here this is the width and the length. So it's representing the texture size. So we have to multiply it by 10. Then you came up with the texture. It's 2048. So this is the screen now. It's squared. You can turn off this alpha. So now it's not more it's no alpha anymore. So this is the background color of our screen. Maybe I give it a light blue. And also I have here the outline color of the text and the fill color of the text. So at the moment we don't need outline thickness. I just make it 0, and the fill color of the text I give it white. Turn off the alpha, the anti-aliasing. Turn on, I mean. And hit render, you can see it's looking really cool. So this is now my texture. And the cool thing is I added here also this texture rendering tag. What you can do here, you simply go onto where you want to save it. And then you can type in texture site 48 2048 maybe. And simply hit bake. And he's baking now this texture as it is shown here exactly. So you can see here you have baked here this texture. This is the one thing you can do with it. And also here I prepared here, I can hide this for a moment. So also I have to say, when you turn on here this alpha and then you go into your thing and then you simply, when you bake it now, it's black. No, it's also blue. It's taking the color. But also can activate here alpha. And so he's also baking here the alpha channel. He's baking an extra map for the alpha channel as well. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, this is the one thing. But let's show another thing. So I turn on also this alpha. And now I have here a TV. I hide this. I have here my computer screen. And in the face mode, I drag my material onto this, and you can see here it's showing here the interface. But since it is a squared interface, so it's stretching, okay? So either you are changing here so you see you're changing here this slider here, or I don't know why this is so weird here. Yeah. Or you do it in the material here. You turn off. This is yeah, working not so good because it's a square texture. So better to render it as not as squared. So make it yeah, the dimension you want to have. So yeah, and also you can animate this. So when you have here the spline, maybe on frame 0 make this, and on frame 20 I say here maybe hello world, or I say here I don't know, man, I forgot all these things. If A is true, then yeah, and make this. So now you can also animate here. You can see here you can animate this text as well. So you can make blinking things or something like that. So this was the first thing I want to show you. And let's hide this and let's delete this stuff. And the next thing I want to show you is how to make maybe yeah, character stuff. So there's still a text inside. So go into the frame. So now we make this invisible alpha mode. And now I'm going to front view and create quickly a spline. So this should be a mouth. And yeah, I make these both here smooth and drag it into the spline mask, and refreshing it, you can see it. And now I give it an outline color. So my lip has to be this color and a lot of thickness like this, and I don't need feather maybe. So when I hit render, it looks like that. So it's a stylized mouth. And now I'm creating here a pose morph tag onto my spline. I want to animate the points. And now I make a pose for maybe for the A pose. Yeah, I drag here the slider. Then I make a pose for the O. So I bring it inside here like this. This is my O pose. And maybe for the E. Yeah. Like this, a little bit open. Okay, that's it. And then I go to animate. And now I bring in a character face. It's like, this is my character face, and I drag this texture onto this character. And I have to, yeah, because it's in the alpha mode, you can see it's just showing the lip. And I have to give it the correct proportion. So I have to turn off this tiling. So I just see here now the lip here. And now I can, so when you have a comic character with just a texture animated, and now I can animate here this thing, simply record here this, make A, record it, go in, make an O, record it, close it, and then make an E, and also an O, an A, and so forth. You get the idea. So, oh yeah, I did some mistake here. This A looks a little bit weird. Okay, because it is not really exact. No, it has the right. So, okay. But you can see here what I mean. So you can now animate the characters, maybe let's exaggerate a little bit the O pose. So I can see the O pose. This looks a little bit oh no, this is a cool O pose. Yeah, so now you can see you can animate here this character with lip sync or something, very easy and quick. You don't have to draw this, you can animate it in real time. And yeah, this is the next thing what you can do with this small setup. Yeah, I hope you have fun with that. Download from my website. I think it's already uploaded. So yeah, like me, subscribe me, whatever. Yeah, goodbye.